Welcome back, guys. It is bowl season. TCU takes on Michigan State. Michigan State is favored to win this one, and they are not a bad team at all. 13th in points per game, and TCU is also up there in top 5. They are an explosive offense. Michigan State coming off a big win against Rutgers, 48-23, and TCU, big game in the Big 12 championship game against West Virginia, 45-20. O'Connor has 31 touchdowns for the season, and Tompkins has 1,000 yards, just eclipsed 1,000 yards, and TCU's stats are all over the place. I mean, they're doing great. 44 touchdowns for Matthews, Hicks over 1,000, Gray over 1,000. Hicks was in the Heisman race, but Mateo ended up winning that. Noah Walker, with his first year with the Horned Frogs, takes him to a bowl game, 10-3 record. Trying to go 11-3, third passing offense, 83rd rushing offense, despite a great year by Hicks. 5th in passing touchdowns and 27th in rushing touchdowns. And Michigan State, look at theirs, 23rd in passing offense, 35th in rushing offense. They're a very balanced team, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. We are in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Both teams with exciting seasons this year. Let's see who wins the All-State Sugar Bowl. TCU will get it to start off. This game, Gray's a dangerous returner, but it's all the way towards the back end of the end zone, so he's going to take a knee. 2nd and 4, jumping ahead with the fullback in motion. Matthews is going to hand it off to Hicks, who gets the first down just enough. 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 9. Let's see if TCU can get the first down. They don't get it. Listenby with 7-yard reception, just 2 yards short, and they will go for it. We know Noah Walker loves doing this. It's not a great part of the field, and Hicks does get a great blocking. Just sheds the defender just enough to throw him off balance, and Hicks gets the first down. There's Gray on the curl route, getting 16 yards. 3rd and 5, Gray also having a great year. Both the receivers, Eccles, Looper, and Gray for TCU are having great seasons, both dangerous receivers all around. And there's the pass in the end zone, nearly picked off by Darian Hicks. 2nd and 10. There is Gray weaving his way through, just a yard short, 14 yards, and he ties the school record for receptions in a season with 67. One more and he breaks it. 1st and goal, and there's Matthews on the option, going to keep it in the end zone for a touchdown, and TCU strikes first on the opening drive. Halfway through the first quarter, 1st and 10. O'Connor dropping back. Pressure, good protection there, and Jones brings that one in, able to reach out and get that one. 23-yard pickup. They are in Horned Frog territory, and there's Bullough. He's a big running back, gets the first down. 7-yard pickup. Riley Bullough, I think that's how you say his name. 1st and 10. There's Jones stiff-arming a defender, and he's brought down around the 5, 21 yards. Jones already showing that he's a problem. O'Connor going to keep it on the option, and he scores for Michigan State. Both quarterbacks for both teams score on an option run to start off this game. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen, 7-7. Still in the first quarter. We have 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. And he gets picked off. Robinson picks off Tyler Matthews, true freshman linebacker for the Spartans. And he picks off Matthews, a senior starter for the Horned Frogs, and he drops that one, and he was going to get into the end zone, and he just lost his focus and dropped, and there's Bullough running right up the middle. 13-yard pickup. 2nd and goal. They're inside the 5. He's going to hand it off to the running back, and he's in for a touchdown. Michigan State responds with a touchdown, taking advantage of the turnover. Matthews' turnovers have been an issue this season, and that's the reason they lost 3 games. And there's Eccles Looper breaking free from one tackle, but being leveled by the 2nd defender. Pickup of 7. And Michigan State has the lead. And there's Hicks. A few missed tackles, and he's down the field past the 50. What a big run by the running back. 41-yard pickup by Hicks. Kyle Hicks, starting running back for the Horned Frogs, is having a great year. 1st and 10. Matthews is going to hand it off to Hicks once again. Great blocking down the field. Has shown some speed. He gets pushed out of bounds after another big pickup. 2nd and 10. Matthews is going to hand it off to Hicks once again. And he plows his way through for 8 yards. 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it off to Bo Taylor, who gets the first down. And they get a fresh set of downs now. First and goal. They're trying to get into the end zone here. Here's Matthews, and he throws it, completes it to Aaron Ziegler for a touchdown, and TCU is on the board once again. Matthews making up for the interception earlier. And they score, and they have now a chance to tie this one. They do. The wide receiving core for this team has been great this year. First and 10. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. It's a screen pass. They nearly got the quarterback, and he's both stiff arms the defender, and he gets 12 yards and a first down. Tough one to bring down. And there's Connor to Medeiros, who comes back to get that one. 8-yard pickup. That's going to end the first quarter. We are tied in the All-State Sugar Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. An exciting game so far. 3rd and 5. Let's see if the Horned Frogs can get a stop here. And they bring him down. There's Shaw with the tackle on the running back. They can't get the first down. 2nd and 9. He's going to hand it off to Hicks. Good blocking down the field. And another big gain, 13 yards. And they pass 100 yards as a team on the ground. And there's a pass to Eccles Looper. And the defender got lost. He got turned around. And Looper, showing off his speed, just has to beat the safety. And he does. He's in the end zone. 74-yard touchdown. And we are back and forth in this one today. Matthew's 2nd touchdown. Like I said, these receivers are very, very good. 1st and 10. He's going to pass it to Roberts, who falls forward, getting the first down. Dante Roberts with the reception. 3rd and 4. Good protection. They've been containing Miller, pushing him in the other direction. You don't see that often. And there is Patterson deflecting that one. Good coverage by the starting corner. And they bring on 4th down. TCU gets the ball now. And he hands it off to Hicks, who finds open field in front of him, getting the first down. 12 yards and another first down. And Hicks is killing it today. 10 carries, 115 yards. They just got to keep handing it off to him. There's Matthews keeping it on the option. And they get the first down around midfield now. 1st and 10. Another carry for Hicks. And he's weaving his way through. Breaks free. Almost breaks free from a tackle. Another big pickup by Hicks. They cannot stop him, and he sheds a defender. He's still going, pulls a spin move, stiff arms another, and he's brought down inside the 10. What a run by Hicks. Let's take another look at that. 156 on the ground. That was quite a run, a highlight reel. He had just one more, well, a couple more guys to beat, and they got him, but he is doing great today. All the momentum is with TCU right now. And there's Hicks evading a few defenders, getting 7 yards. 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do here. He's going to keep it himself, and Matthews doesn't get into the end zone on 3rd down, and they don't get the touchdown. What are they going to do here? Robinson with the tackle. 4th and goal. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. They're going to go for 3, and they do get it. 3rd and 6. Michigan State now playing catch-up, down by 10, and he gets picked off by Walter. And that was Walter earlier with a deflection, not Patterson. That was my fault. And he gets a pick 6 today. First turnover of the game for Michigan State. And it is a pick 6. The defense is now showing up 31-14. Michigan State is struggling, and they continue to do so. Sack or loss of 8. 3rd and 18. They're going to run it. I guess they want TCU to use a timeout. And they will. TCU with 1 timeout. Gray going to return this punt, and he is a dangerous returner, as I've mentioned. And there he is, and he gets caught from behind. 15-yard pickup, though. And they're doing great on the ground today through Hicks. 2nd and 12, a little over a minute to go. Here's Matthews throwing this one. He gets picked off by the opposing team's Hicks. And he's brought down. Another turnover for Matthews. He continues to struggle in crucial parts of the game. Michigan State now with a chance to bring down this deficit. And there's O'Connor deep down the field, nearly picked off again by Walter. 3rd and 10 for the Spartans. And there's Price getting just enough. Gets brought down past midfield. And they are marching down the field, converting on 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. The Horned Frogs got to get a stop. And that's a nice pass to Shelton for 19 yards. And another fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Good protection. There's Roberts with open field in front of him. And they do bring him down inside the 5. 24 yards. 1st and goal. He's going to hand it off to the running back. Does he get it? No, he does not. And they pick up of 1. There's a flag on the play. O'Connor just going to throw this one up. I think it was offsides on the defense. And And that was 2nd and goal. I think they jumped again, but Bolo's in the end zone. It doesn't matter. Michigan State scores. Twice in a row they fell for it. Michigan State, of course, declined that, and they make it a 31-21 game, bringing it down to just 10 points at the half. TCU has the lead. They have the momentum going their way. Their defense has been improving game by game, especially in the second half of the season. They have to do better, though. I mean, they just gave up a touchdown to Michigan State at the end of that first half of the game, but the offense is just like powering through. Their run game is strong today through Hicks. Hicks is having a great game. He has around 150 yards on the ground. No touchdown for him yet, though. And overall, they have 179. Like I said, 150 of that comes from Hicks. He's having a good game. They just got to keep handing him the ball. Michigan State hasn't found a solution for him. The blocking's been great. 2 turnovers by Matthews. The passing game clearly is not working. They're ready for it. They're making TCU one-dimensional, but it's working for TCU. But they have to keep it going. And there's Bolo with the on the handoff. Michigan State with the ball to start the second half. 3rd and 7. Horned Frogs looking for a stop. Nearly picked off once again by 2 defenders. They don't get it. Bring on 4th down. But as I mentioned, Matthews is struggling today. It's his last game with the Horned Frogs, and he is not the one that's winning the game. It is Hicks instead. There's Hicks once again. Runs the other way. Picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Hicks again with the carry. Past the first down marker. 11-yard gain. He's just getting big chunks at a time. And Matthews is going to keep this one. He's still going past the first down marker. Pushed out of bounds. 12-yard. Oh, late hit there, but they didn't call it. 3rd and 2. And there's Hicks once again. And he just lowers his shoulder, getting the first down. 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 3. Matthews trying to get the first down. He doesn't get it. They will go for it, of course. The freshman kicker, not enough leg strength to get it. And there's Hicks. And he does get the first down. 6-yard pickup. It looks like the defender had it on him, but he turned at the angle on him. Matthews throwing it. TCU finally throws it, passes it, completes it to Burnett. And they're inside the 5, 3rd and goal. And Taylor's in the game. He gets the touchdown. TCU scores. And I think he just stole Hicks' touchdown. Hicks worked the field for them. Bo gets the last laugh, though. Gets the touchdown. And TCU fans are celebrating, building their lead against the Spartans. 38-21. Like I said, they've been a high-scoring team all season. They continue to do so. Maynard, 12-yard pickup. O'Connor on the play action. And he throws it to a wide-open Williams, who gets leveled. They get the first down into TCU territory. Here's Below on the trick play, but TCU read it perfectly. Another drop interception. That was Patterson, number 40, and Walters, number 48, so it's just easy to confuse them. And it's a good run by the running back. 3rd quarter is over. We are entering the 4th quarter. TCU has a big lead, 17-point lead, 38-21. But will Michigan State make a comeback? They have a good drive going for them so far. Let's see if they can score and cut into this deficit. 3rd and 1. O'Connor to a wide open receiver, and he stepped out of bounds. He doesn't get the first. They have no choice but to go for a 4th. And there's Below, and they don't get it. TCU's defense making a strong stand. They don't get the first down. And here's Hicks with another big run, open field in front of him, past the 50, the 40. He's still going, gets brought down around the 30. Another big run by Kyle Hicks, 42 yards down the field. And he's not done yet. 3rd and 7, trying to convert here, and Gray does get it. He's been a little quiet, but TCU hasn't been passing a whole lot. And Gray breaks the record for most receptions in a season for the school with 68. Record that was broken last year, actually 2013, in this game. There's Matthews on the play action, but he's met by a defender, brought down for a loss of 8 and a sack. There's Matthews to Burnett, and he gets 15 yards, a big chunk of that. They get back 3rd and 3, and there's Hicks. He's trying to get into the end zone. They get him just a yard short, and they keep him in the game this time. 1st and goal. Maybe Hicks will get his touchdown here. He's going to hand it off, and he does get his touchdown to go with this great game today. TCU building on their lead. They are just very difficult to deal with for the Spartans today. And down the field to Roberts. He gets brought down after a big 26-yard reception. 3rd and 1 midway through the 4th quarter. And he just throws that one away. I don't know what he's doing. 4th and 1. Let's see if TCU can get another 4th down stop. It is a pass play. O'Connor's looking, and there's Lawson. Gets brought down for a sack. TCU defensive line making a stand. 45-21. Here's Matthews, and he doesn't complete that for a 1st down. Gets deflected. 1st and 10. There's O'Connor, and it's a fumble. The lineman picks it up. Green picks it up, and I don't know what he was doing there, running backwards into the end zone. Gets brought down for a sack and a safety. A play involving 2 star defensive linemen for the Horned Frogs. Noteboom had the strip sack, and then Tommy Miller tackled the lineman who foolishly picked up and ran into his own end zone for the safety. So they're going to punt this now to Gray. At the 30, he has it. Pulls a spin move on 3 defenders and gets an angle on another before he gets pushed out of bounds for a 31-yard return there. A little over 2 minutes, and there's Hicks with another big run past the 1st down marker. He's still going. Does he get a touchdown? Just 3 yards short. And they're still in the game. I think they're going to try to punch this one in for a touchdown. There's Hicks staying on his feet, getting another touchdown, his 2nd today, to add to his monster game. 53 points for TCU. And they win the All-State Sugar Bowl. Michigan State can't keep up with the Horned Frogs. The Horned Frogs have a great season and cap it off with a great victory. Play of the game goes to Walter with the pick 6. And this is basically was the turning point for TCU. Michigan State could not keep up with them after that. Noah Walker, first year with the team, takes him to a bowl game and wins a dominating fashion. The All-State Sugar Bowl. They had a great season. You can't be disappointed with them. They struggled against the Texas teams this year, but they have been great against everybody else. Player of the game, of course, Kyle Hicks. 305 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground for the star running back. And there they are holding up the trophy. Coach Walker's first bowl game win as a head coach. Looking at the numbers, 332 on the ground for TCU. Only 180 through the air. It's usually the other way around. Michigan State had an okay game. Defense really shut them down. Walter with the interception, defensive player of the game. Robinson, defensive for the Spartans. Matthews, 55% completion rate, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. He disappeared in the second half of the game. Really was a non-factor. And Hicks, 305, 9.5 average, 2 touchdowns. 4 20-plus yard runs, and then Eccles Looper had 93. He had that big 74-yard run, and he had a touchdown, and so did Ziegler. And then Walter had the pick 6, and Wheeler was also all over the place with tackles. He's been doing that all season. O'Connor had a bad game, 1 interception, 58% completion rate, a little over 200 yards, sacked 3 times. Bolo had a good game, 4.9 average. He had 2 touchdowns and 100 yards today on 21 carries. And their leading receiver had 67 yards on 4 receptions. No touchdowns for any of the receivers. And defensively, of course, they picked off Matthews twice.